Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Give me a second, collective. We're going to get right into this. Y'all know we in here for the update. Y'all know I pop in on them every now and then. Fairy Tarot Godmother is in the house. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome. What's up, Brandy? That's right, Brandy. Big ups. #1 in the house. Lee, what's going on? Number one in the house again. Okay, we have 2 #1s in the house. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Divine goddesses, God's elite. So, listen, we back in here. Y'all see what the title is. Y'all know what it is. We back in here just to do a little update with the circus. I just been watching the shenanigans, the usual. And you know they have to put on for their city. They have to put on. They got to get out here and act a fool. So, y'all know, let me see here. Let me get my little, I wrote just a little baby bit of notes. I don't take too much time on this no more. Y'all know it's for the clicks and the views. A lot of it, you know, is for shock value. All of this extra stuff right here, right? The one that need to come to the front of the stage. First of all, the message that I got from Spirit. Spirit says it's a light skin emergency. It is a light skin emergency out here. Okay, let me tell you. Let me count them. Okay, we got Jaidyn, Krishan, Nevaeh, Lotto, Brorilla, Scotty with the baby, Coil Ray, Cardi and the Diggs crew. Let's see who else. And I'm missing somebody. Okay, did we say Lotto? Yeah, Lotto. Yeah, big mama with the babies. Okay, so we have all of these women. The Spirit said they acting up. They acting up. Every last one of them. Okay, but Nevaeh, I was watching the stream with her in Blue, and it's a shame. It's a shame of the ratchetness of Nevaeh's mouth. I tried to give Nevaeh a break the other day because she was sitting her behind up on that live stream when they tore her up on the live stream. They tore her up. But she was sitting there and she started crying, you know, and I have a little heart. I had a little heart for her. But baby, the way I heard her yapping that mouth, talking around her son, that right there is what got her in hot water with your divine goddess Davy. Okay? That right there got her in the hot water. She been cursing. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get a card deck while I'm talking to y'all. She been cursing like a sailor around that young man. She do not respect herself. She don't respect that baby in her stomach. She don't respect Blueface, and she damn sure don't respect Superior. Point blank and period. Now, I notice how every time we all, you know, social media, you know, out here in YouTube world, every time we say something about the way her mouth been running, the derogatory, nasty vulgarness of her mouth, she amps it up. She think it's cute. I don't know if Blueface done told her she making a bag from it. I don't know if she signed into something to corrupt her child. You know what I mean? They sell themselves. I told you, Nevaeh done already sold something. She done sold something to have her son standing right there and to talk the way she talks in front of him. Her mouth is worse than Krishan's. Nevaeh's mouth is worse than Krishan's. She want to show everybody she's going to outdo Krishan's antics. She's going to outdo any of the other women. She's going to check Blueface. She's going to run that mouth. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. You know, that mouth be... Listen, Nevaeh, that was nasty work. Nasty work. The whole time the little boy trying to tell you to chill out, you know, and you study going along with the script. I can't wait to see when these children get big. When they get big like Kanye and Kim's children, when they get big like Northwest, when they get about that size. That's when they're going to see what they did. All of this here right here. All of this is nasty work. It's toxic. Okay? Even Little Journey's mouth. I think Karlissa been checking Little Journey because I haven't heard Journey on the stream the way they were having her up there. That's a ploy. That's a plot. That's a play right there. to do that in front of the children, to do that in front of the world. But that's nasty work. That just shows me how gutter thinking Nevaeh is. Nevaeh's mind is in the fucking gutter. You heard what I'm telling you? It's in the gutter. Look at her. It's in the gutter. That's Nevaeh standing right there. What's coming out the mouth? I just want to show you what's coming out the mouth. Firstly, it says major jealousy. This is Nevaeh. Nevaeh is jealous of every woman that Blueface flaunts in front of her. And he's going to keep flaunting women in front of her. Trust me. What it say? Bitch, please, right? That's Nevaeh's dirty mouth. And here's the yoni right behind it. She think this is what's going to get her in. She think this is what's going to get her in. Because she's carrying that baby right now. I think Blueface might have allegedly moved her in there in some type of capacity. At least while she's pregnant. You know. Superior's there. He's in the bed. Sleeping with her and Blueface. Everybody's together in the bed. It's a lot going on over there. And Nevaeh thinks she is going to... Nevaeh thinks it's funny. You know, everything is a kiki and a caca, and she just laying in that bed with Blueface, and she don't know how toxic it looks. From the outside looking in, she's in it. She can't see it. She thinks she making money. It's all good. But the way she talks around Superior, nasty work. Nasty work. Okay? I wrote here all the cursing and the bad behavior that they're doing around these children. When they grow up, she's going to find out. As well, I can clearly see that Superior wants a 24/7 dad around him. Superior wants a 24/7 dad. Nevaeh's mouth is worse than Krishan. I wrote here, you just can't give a hoe a break. I hope she ready when that baby come out. Because Nevaeh have been popping much shit. Okay? Now, Jaidyn. Jaidyn's hot like fire. Blueface is angry at Jaidyn. Blueface is angry at Jaidyn. And look, before we get off Nevaeh wish she was there earlier in the game. You know what I mean? Like, to hold down some type of fort or something. She trying to get the ring. But, you know, that mouth popping, oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. After everybody see how Blueface treats you, Nevaeh, I told you, you ain't coming back from that. Everybody see how he treats you. Look, he go wherever he want to go, do whatever he want to do with whoever he want to do it with, and you still sitting here like this, like a fool. You still sitting there. What is Blueface doing? Your ex is back. Communication. Blueface is talking to all kind of people. All kind of people. He out here chasing something else. He letting Nevaeh sit right there like the handmaiden that she's playing her role to be right now. She's playing her role as the maiden. He brought her there to cook and clean. Okay? To suck and, you know, pluck. You know? I don't want to get too vulgar too early. I'm going to let a couple of minutes go in. And yeah, he got her there for the reason that she's there for. She don't understand what's happening. She don't even understand what's coming for her ass in the future. I keep telling you, you dealing with a narcissist, baby, right? And Blueface is going to take every last woman through there. Your best bet is to get in and get out. Look here, connected. He's very much connected with people right now in his phone, on the internet, all around the place, right? Okay, these family matters are on the board. This is what's between them. This family matters. Okay? He out here living his life and she over here like this. Wanting to be the star. Wanting to be the star. Let me see what I wrote here. Yes, Blueface is a narcissist. So with narcissists, it is a cycle. You will not get out of that cycle because you cannot change the narcissist. There is no cure for it. There's no pill. There's no therapy session that is going to make them not be a narcissist. Once the damage is done, once that split has happened in their younger years, because narcissists are created. They're not born that way. They are created from traumatic events that occur. And once those things go down, oh, you in for something. So you best get in and get out. But if you want to hang around and stay and play, yes, you're going to go through that loop because he knows what he is. And he says, you know what he is. And since you want to hang around for it, he says you must like it. This is a hypothetical entertainment celebrity read. Let me put that out there. Okay. All things are alleged. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take nothing to heart. But yeah, he is going to get every last one of them. Okay, they're gonna grow up fast. Nevaeh on the live stream talking about, oh, I done did my thing and I done lived my life and I done had my fun, because every time that Blueface gets a chance, he gonna press her about who she been with, where she been, what time. He gonna ask her questions over and over again. He is going to get on her nerves. She thinks she's going to outlast him. That's why she talking all sweet. She being cool. She laughing. Nevaeh has something up her sleeve, and Blueface knows that. He knows that. He gonna get on her last nerve. On her last nerve. She better hope he keeps shows. She better hope he keeps some shows. She done brought the cat up in there. Blueface don't know. She working her work too. Okay? Making sure that cat leave hair all over the place. Look what it has already done. Karlissa has explicitly said that everybody in the family pretty much got allergies and they don't do cats. They'll do a dog, but they don't do cats, right? What did Nevaeh do? She still got the cat up in there, the cat litter in the cat box in the children's room or something like that. She made it so that people can't come there, because now certain people are not going to come in there. I told y'all the same thing with me. If I see a cat in the midst, I can only stay for just a little while, you know. And she did that purposely to get that space all to herself. But her mouth was so nasty. Every other word out of her mouth was the F-bomb and shit and MF and shut the fuck up and shit and this. Everything is in front of Superior. So, Nevaeh, don't get mad when Superior grow up and call you everything that's coming out your mouth. Don't get upset when Superior grows up and tell you to shut the F up, B. Shut up, ho. When Superior puts you in your place after hearing you talk like that in front of him for so long. Because for all these months that we've been watching you on that stream, I've watched your mouth get progressively dirtier. Dirtier, just like a toilet, baby. Blueface been shitting in it or something. Like, what's going on? Her mouth been getting dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Blue is mad at Jaidyn. He called her a bird. He playing Nevaeh, dead in her face. You know, just keeping her close like toilet paper, just in case he need to wipe his ass. Right? He's quiet on Krishan. So if he's with Krishan right now, he's not saying nothing. He's keeping that low. He's keeping that between them two. Them two, I think, if they are in communication, because your ex is back right here. If they are in communication, they're keeping it ultra low between them two. Karlissa, she hot like fish grease. Karlissa think that Nevaeh over here trying to take over, and she coming in with, you know, her spiritual stuff and all this extra stuff, and Karlissa is hot about that, baby. She don't like it. Karlissa don't like it. Okay? Hold on. I was gonna say, how does because since I'm on her name, I was gonna say, okay, how does Karlissa feel? She said it's nothing but a bunch of hoes, and it's nothing but a bunch of flings. He doesn't take anybody seriously here. Nobody's being taken serious here in that camp. Not one person. See this? Her son. That's Blue. That's Jonathan. Not one person is being taken serious. And Karlissa knows that. Look. She said, he just their baby daddies. That's the most he gonna be done. Baby daddy. After he done had his fun, after he break down, I know y'all see what's happening to Ray J. After he breaks down, like Ray J, that's when he'll put a ring on somebody. That's when he'll commit. Until then, that's a no. Everybody's gonna be declined in that area. Everybody. Everybody. I was gonna say, give me cards on Jaidyn. Look at Jaidyn. Look at Jaidyn. Jaidyn is hot like fish grease, hot like fire. Her and Karlissa is over there like, what we gonna do about this? Okay? What we gonna do about this? Look, they're over there spiritual bathing. Both of them, Karlissa and Jaidyn. The connect is being made between them two because they have a vested interest, which is Blue. Which is Blue. Karlissa looks at Jaidyn as family. So it's like a disruption in the family, even though new little ones are coming. Yeah, Karlissa don't like that black cat stuff. She don't like not being able, you know, the children that are already there, Journey and Jovan, not being able to freely come and go like they used to. Like they used to. And she said that's a problem. She said that's a problem. That's a problem. I was going to say, give me cards from Krishan. You know, we always got to ask. Past life. She still is clinging to Blue. She wish she could heal that space that's gone between them two. She wish she could heal it. Now, she is interested in somebody new, or someone new is interested in her. Or either she is watching Blue be interested in somebody else, and she wish she could bring him back to her. And she's torn about everything she's seeing, everything she's feeling, what to do. What to do. Now, the hidden energy. Spell work. This is the hidden energy in the circus right now. Okay? Not only is this the hidden energy, what do you see right there? Do you not see that black cat across her neck? Okay? What's in Blue's house right now? So who you think this might be? Or who you think she might know? I am telling you something. Not only is it like that, this is the yoni. This is the cooch. Okay? This is the hot pocket. They are using it with Blue. Do you see this? All of these women are using this with Blue. It's going down. Karlissa, if there's ever time to get crazy with it, you better get crazy with it, because it's a bunch of them. Look, they on them. They on them. So since you were part of it, you said you over here with it. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. You need to put out them prayers and put out them songs, put out something. Listen, because they on your boy. They're on your boy. I'm telling you, they on him. Look. Stop playing. They're on him. They are on him. Karlissa. Ooh. And they said, look, my actions speak louder than my words. So everybody is kind of being a bit tight-lipped. Everybody is strategizing and moving on their strategy. What to do what? Look at this. They're trying to hook something here. But nobody's genuine. This is all about that bag, about that money. He know this. Okay? Yeah. Just not that to you. There's somebody here. Don't we have another one on the side? Don't we have a rella? Like, there's somebody here who says they just don't give a F. You know what I mean? So it's somebody here who's being rejected in the midst of this. You know, he gets some of these chicks and, toss them off to the side. So somebody holding their head up like, I'm not going to bow down. Because Nevaeh bowing. Nevaeh is bowing. Anything he say out his mouth, she can't do nothing about it. All she can do is yap for a little bit. Anytime he get ready to question her, he going to question her. Anytime he ready to send her elsewhere, he going to send her elsewhere. Nevaeh is the handmaiden. Shh. She the handmaiden. All right? That mouth of hers is ultra nasty. You see this? It's about to get really real for them. These young girls, Lotto and Scotty and Nevaeh and even Jaidyn. It's no picnic with no two children. Right now, Nevaeh just got the one. Okay? And he's such a nice little, he's a handsome little boy. He's a cute little boy. Like, he's just a little guy. Like he's supposed to be. But all of this extra she doing for her man, my man. Oh, listen. Blueface is seeing everything. He's checking everything. Chess. He's playing chess. He's checking every move that's being made, especially by Nevaeh. Nevaeh, you got a baby in your stomach. You can't be but so slick. You can't move like a stunner. You can't even move like a Jaidyn. You can't even move like a Krishan right now. You got the baby in your stomach. She don't know. Look. She trying to, and Blue be thinking about other people, or either she's thinking about somebody else. This is only going to go but so far. It's only going to go but so far. Because Nevaeh can't wait to drop the baby. Look, she can't wait to drop this baby. This has been tense on her shoulders. She want to pop her shit. I think she even want to get into a few altercations. And trust me, it's going to go down eventually between one or two of them. I don't know if it's going to be her and Jaidyn, or it's going to be, she brings somebody. She be calling people, asking people, do they want to do a fade on her behalf? It's feelings right now. It's hidden feelings. It's a lot of junk being popped, especially out of Nevaeh's mouth, because everybody want to be the star. Everybody want to be the star. Blueface is very, he's thoroughly disrespecting Jaidyn at this time. Everybody want to be the star. Karlissa knows this. She said everybody want to be the one. But he's disrespecting right now. Look at this. Blueface gonna make it do what it do, baby. Okay? Nevaeh has no idea. She has no idea. I tried to have mercy on her. Look, I'm telling you, she has no idea how crazy it can get. She don't know. And when he get ready, what he gonna do? She talk that junk. All he gonna do is put another one in him, and another one. He gonna say, "You love me? Okay, let me put another one in you. You love me? Let me put another one in you." And that's when she gonna get the hint. The clock's gonna start going off in her head. What have I gotten herself? What has she gotten herself into? Because that ain't me. That's she. That's she. Okay. Let me see here. What else did I write here? Oh, yeah. And Nevaeh done threw the Bibles out. Nevaeh took the Bibles that Krishan had in that room, the red and the yellow ones, and she said they don't match the blue scheme, and she took them and she threw them to the dog. She took the Bible pillows and threw them to the dog and told Blueface that she ordered some new Bibles. That's what she said. I think that was so disrespectful. So disrespectful. And I tell y'all, sometimes people think they doing something to spite another person, but those were Bibles. What if God took offense to that, honey? But it sounds like they don't much care about no God because everybody trying to be the star. And they don't even understand it's God who made the stars. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Come on now. They trying it. Look, with the sun and the holes, like they trying it. They are trying it. They're gonna grow up real fast though. Once them two kids get out here on Nevaeh's ass, oh, she gonna grow up really, really fast. Really, really fast. Spirit, I wanna know. I wanna dig in. These always come out. I wanna know. Let us know. We just in here talking. Because I couldn't believe the nasty vulgarness. Nevaeh, you might as well put on some high heels. Okay? Put on a crazy wig. Put on, like, you know, a fur. Okay? Put on some fishnet stockings, honey. And go hit the street boogie. Because it definitely wasn't giving star. It's giving you need to heal. It's giving you need to heal. Now, Spirit. What is the hidden emotion? How does Blueface feel about Nevaeh? How does Blueface feel about Nevaeh? Let me see. I got these upside down. Okay. Hold on. Let's do that again, y'all. Let me make sure I got these cards up right. I do. But just reading the cards, the two cards that came out, every now and then he blocks her and then he misses her after he blocks her. You know what I mean? So it's a weird kind of dynamic he has going on right now. Because he can't really trust any of these women. And if he is going to have anybody near him, it's going to be Nevaeh right now, simply for the fact that she got that baby in her stomach. It's just not much she can do also with having Superior. Okay? So he can clock her movements real, real easy. I just saw the King of Swords, and that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He's right here. This is Blueface right here, okay? How does he feel about Nevaeh? So he's King of Swords. He's being very strict, very honest, very curt with his words when it comes to his connection with her. Now, we have the Justice card coming right after that, okay? He feels that he deserves to have at least one relationship that he can get a little close to one of these women. You know, he feels like it's his right to have that. As well, there's some karma right here that he feels like when the justice shows up, there was an injustice. There was an injustice. He's maintaining full control over this relationship right now with Nevaeh because of the past things that have happened to him with other people, right? With that Three of Pentacles. When he's worked with other people before, all right? You know, things got out of hand. So he says, not this time. Oh, no. I'm watching this with a fine-tooth comb. I'm watching this with a magnifying glass. I am watching this with a microscope. I am watching this shit with a telescope when I'm not around. He's watching it. And he said, eventually, he's going to move forward. And you see that stick back there? That's Nevaeh. Eventually, he's going to move forward. You see the world in one hand and his wand in the other. That's the secret feelings. And this is all regarding family. We put this to the side. This is all about the family unit, the business of things. This is business, and this is family right here. This is having it all. This is the home, the dog, the house, the car, and the money. And the money. Now, Spirit. And he knows that people are talking about, you know, their relationship right here. This is like out on the internet as well. But eventually, right here, the card is saying that he is going to move forward by himself. Let me see right here. All right. Cards for Nevaeh. How does she secretly feel? Page of Swords. Nevaeh secretly watches Blueface, and these are her nasty words. These are her salty ass, bitter ass, angry ass words that are coming out her mouth. Okay? It's making her very ugly. Nevaeh is a beautiful girl outwardly, just on the physical, but on that inside, stinking like day-old garbage. That's what Nevaeh's insides look like, for her mouth to be running like that, with that level of garbage coming out. Right here, 4 Swords. He breaks her heart a lot, and then she has to go and lay down and think about it and recover and recuperate. He breaks her heart a lot. She's always cursing at him. She's always saying something smart, slick, nasty. He's always saying something to her to trigger her. You know, once each one of those women, anybody from Jaidyn to Krishan to Nevaeh, the other girl, Rella, whoever it is, any one of them that have inflicted a narcissistic injury or blow at Blueface, for whatever reason, he's never going to forget it. And the minute he gets a chance, he's going to continuously and always punish you for making him hurt. Yeah, going to punish you. She ain't got to believe it, but I'm telling you something. Going to punish you. Punish you for being kind. Because sometimes the narc does not love anybody. They don't even love themselves. I'm just going to be real. They can care about people. They can show attention to things. They can have affection for, but to love, like, you know, perform the actions that are involved when we're talking about love. And we're not talking about a feeling, your heart beating fast. Oh, my temperature rose. I got butterflies in my stomach. No, that's not love at all. Those are feelings and emotions and attractions and, you know, pheromones and hormones. And that's what all of that is. No. But the narcissist does not love themselves. And they don't love anybody else. And they don't let anybody know that, because they're a showman or showwoman, you know? And I see plenty of them. I just watch, you know? They're show people. Some of the highest ranked people in like, say, a corporation are the CEOs and the heads of the company. Yeah, these people be narcissists. That narc right there is going to forever punish you for trying to love them, because they're looking at you like you're dumb. They know they don't even love themselves. And they said, get a load of you trying to love me when I know what it really is. But that's what they learned. That's what they showed them. She's trying to make things balanced by trying to offer him something. This is Nevaeh on the bottom. She's trying to make things balanced by trying to offer him something. She's trying to study this shit with a fine-tooth comb. I done had my fun. I done did this. I done did that. It's nothing else that need to come out. Stop asking me questions. This, that, and other, and the third. You're not going to escape the narc, honey. It don't matter if nobody else ever comes out and says another word. Trust me. He going to toss it up in there on you. Toss it up. She thinks about ending it sometimes. I'm not even lying. She see the same thing he sees. Eventually, this is going to come to an end. It is. They fight a lot. They fight a lot. This is back and forth communication. This is all the streaming. What is it? Twitch. I don't know if it's Twitch streaming or where they stream. But yeah, streaming right there. There's heartbroken energy, unspoken words, unspoken feelings and emotions that people are holding back. And when it does come out, it sounds like Nevaeh's mouth in front of her son. It sounds like Nevaeh's mouth in front of her son. And people are carrying these light emotions. This is the Knight of Cups. This is not a king. This is the Knight of Cups. Right here, Blueface is the King of Swords. All right? Ain't no emotions in there. This is all logic, truth, honesty. I will cut your ass. through and through. This is the thinker. This is the strategist. This is the general or the sergeant. I told you, they're the one they put in front of the army. Here, run everybody. So she carrying these emotions. There's emotions between them, but there's also heartbroken energy between them. And they do fight often because this is a karmic relationship. It's karmic. Everybody's in the spotlight. People not really saying what it is. People hurt. In the circus, people are hurt. It's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden. And that's also these nasty words coming out of people's mouths. This is also Blueface talking nasty. Blueface don't have no respect for none of them because he don't respect himself. You not understand it's easy for these people to act this way because when you don't respect yourself, you're going to find yourself in situations like this. You're going to find yourself in situations like this. And don't think it don't get to Blueface. He coming up again. He going to do this until his ripe old age. Till they back pump out and they can't pump no more. He gonna do this. He get tired sometimes. But some shit is going to blow up between him and Nevaeh eventually. You see this? This is Blue's mansion. This is over there at his house. Something's gonna blow that shit up. Because Nevaeh is gonna say something. Nevaeh is going to say something. Because right now she's trying to be his counterpart. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. She's trying to come just as hard, just as feisty, you know, trying to show him, you know, she not going to curb her tongue. Or if they talked about it behind the scenes, okay, you're going to act this way, you're going to act that way. Little superior right there in the midst of all of it. You know, they be fighting right here. It's messy. Backbiting, talking spicy, spying on one another. And she's going to say something and he's going to think about that. He is going to think about that real long and hard. She has been saying things. Don't think that her mouth, Blueface, no, you know, the sweetness is a whole front. Because that mouth is nasty. That mouth nasty, baby. It make me forget about all the beauty on the outside. I said, oh, this a ugly little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ugly on the inside. I don't like that. Blueface gonna think about whether he want to work on that or not. Mm-hmm. But there's always going to be somebody in the midst. Always. Always. And his mom. His mother's always going to be there. He like, I don't know if I want to hold on to this. I'm not sure. When she says what she says, they're going to have an argument. They're going to say something. It could be over money. It could be over money or it could be over this baby that's coming. Because this sure is the Queen of Pentacles and also symbolize having a baby and giving birth to the baby. She gonna say something. This also symbolizes all the arguing that's been going on. People talk about Nevaeh's baby daddy and all this. You know, I don't put too much emphasis on it, you know, because right now he's chilling, he's rocking with it, but don't think he's not listening. Don't think Blueface is not paying attention to everything that's going back and forth. Because he be damned with this justice card if he said what the first time shame on, like with Krishan, the first time shame on you, but the second time it's gonna be shame on him because he gonna say his mama gonna say you let a second one come right back in and run that tape back. You let him run it right back on you. That's what the mama gonna say. That's the truth. The mother's gonna come in and say that. Look, she gonna come in and say it. She gonna say it. She said, man, you was out there doing all of that galloping around. Mm-hmm. She's going to say it with these karmic relationships right here. A heavy burden. Look. With all the women. And she just been watching. That's Karlissa, the Queen of Cups. She does love her children. You know what I'm saying? She does care for them. She would go down for them. But yeah, Karlissa sitting there watching. This is also could be Krishan. This is a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's also just energy as well. This definitely is the mama watching. She watching. Everybody talking to one another, you know, the back and forth. It's going to be some words. Because right here, with the magician, everybody's strategizing. This is the trickster energy. This is somebody, you know, trying to get things and manipulate things their way. These are all the tools on the desk. They have the wand in their hand. They have some knowledge right here, and they finna do something. So everybody think they have the formula to get it right. to move forward with this thing. Spirit said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I think this is Blueface saying, hold up, hold up. Slow it down. I told you, Blueface wrapped their mind up. Right now, Nevaeh mind wrapped up like this. She don't see nothing. She don't know nothing. She only know what he tell her. She only know what she's in right now. She only know that. And this dick. That's all she know. And this little bit of bread that he giving her. He's even bringing that slow. It's slow. Blueface has bills and things like that. Don't think he just, you know. He said, but he give you all the wine, baby. He'll give you that wine. Look, he'll give you the wine. They falling all over him. And they do. And they do. He better be careful. This right here is out in the cold. 2 people. Be careful. I don't know who it's for. But we're talking about Blueface and Nevaeh. This could get real cold once God really start taking a look at this. When people plot and plan in their mind to like get over, they wind up missing opportunities trying to be victorious. Because God goes ahead and shines a light on everything. Shines a light on everything going on with these children. Making these babies. And have all these children hanging around. God shines a light on everything. Everything. What? Come on now. Everything in the dark comes to the light. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with your divine goddess David. Do you see that? Everything in the dark comes to the light when it concerns these children. And what kind of stallions, what kind of horses are out here. Okay, who's galloping, who's jumping on, you know, or who's being a dog, little the dogs, or who got the crabbies. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I'm just saying. Come on now. Look, people gonna be thinking about it then. They will be thinking about it then. All this hoochie in and all the love offers they made and the professions of love and oh baby, I just can't, and this is my last stop, and oh, it sounds crazy. People gonna be rethinking things. They're gonna be rethinking things like, what the fuck was on my mind? What was on my mind? Nevaeh with the potty mouth. Nevaeh with the pooper scooper mouth. Look at her. Nothing's wrong. Everything's great. Spirit says she needs to get a grip and she needs to balance herself. She needs to check herself. She's been trying to be strong in a place where she really needs to kind of, you know, surrender, trying to do what she's doing. Like, it's going to be a judgment, baby. There's still somebody hanging around Blueface from the past. This is 6 of Cups. See all these cups? These are all the ones that could have came before her. And she's trying to do the very same thing again. Spirit says, nope. Another one bites the dust. Look, another fool. Another fool coming through trying to fulfill their wishes. Trying to get up in the crib. Trying to get up in the house. And they're going to break their own heart. Trying to do what? Be sneaky. Nevaeh. Run competition. Nevaeh. Chase everybody off. Nevaeh. When it comes to what? The house. The relationship. Trying to get up in there. Trying to get up in there. Okay? 3 of Wands. She's trying to chase off all communications that he's having with other people here. See this? She chase them off when they come to the house. Right here. See her? This is the cat. The cat in there for a reason. The cat is in there for a reason. Look at Blueface just looking. Just looking. This Wheel of Fortune is going to change eventually for Nevaeh. See this? That's her, little pregnant self, walking away when this Wheel of Fortune changes. Because this is what she's in right now. This is what you in, Nevaeh. We all watching you just be hot in hell. And you so light, so we can see all the red. We know you cooking. You looking like a lobster, girl, from this angle. We know you cooking slow, girl. Slow cook. Blueface broiling you. He got you on slow temperature cook. That's what they say, girl. You ain't know that? If you put the frog in the pot and you just put it on a low temperature, the frog ain't gonna try to jump out. The frog gonna think it's nice and warm and toasty and gonna sit there and just let itself be cooked. No, ain't gonna try to jump out of nothing. Nothing. But God said you gonna move. When I say move, Nevaeh, that's what God said. God said you gonna go there when I say go there. You gonna go there when I say go there. Because you trying to get your stuff from the wrong place. Spirit said Nevaeh trying to get her bread secretly and quietly on Blueface. But Spirit says it's going to be an input to that. And you are going to have to work. You are going to have to do something, Nevaeh, eventually. You ain't going to just be able to jump on a pogo stick and make it happen. No, no, no. Where you going? Where you going? Nevaeh, where are you going? Where you sailing off to? I'm talking about this future energy. I'm talking about this future energy. Do you see this? This is conversation, baby. I'm talking about the future energy. God. That's the last card. Moving on. I'm just letting you know she thinks she's smarter than everybody. I tried to have a break on her. I'm telling you, I felt sad for her. Because the internet was tearing her little butt up. Tearing her up from the rooter to the damn tutor. She don't put them Bibles out there with the dolls and all kind of stuff. But most of all is her behavior in front of Superior that I'm watching. It's nasty, it's dirty, it's filthy. It's filthy, girl. It's filthy. I know you don't think it look cute. It don't look cute at all. I can't wait for Superior to get big. I can't wait for him to get big. You gonna find out what that thing do, Nevaeh, when Superior get big. Your ass gonna be holding your head just like that. Holding yourself in your head just like that. All right, let's see what's going on. Give me some hidden energies. Heartbroken, Nevaeh. You see her, right? It's all a front. Anytime you see any of them girls laughing in the kiki, we see Lotto taking pictures with her, I guess you call it, like a sister wife kind of thing, because she's in the background, and she wanted to come out and let everybody know they one big happy family. Let me tell you, all the laughter, every time you see them just everything is a joke. That is the most anxious, nervous laughter I see coming from all these young girls. These men is walking them right into it. Look, walking them right into it, every last one of them. And they don't figure it out until it's too late. Then they're not listening to us. They're not listening. I ain't had nobody tell me. But we telling y'all, and they not listening. Deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup, interested, awaiting messages, text, call, email, talking more. This is the push and pull. This is the back and forth. Blueface just keep on going, back and forth. Okay? Listen, you see this card? This is withdrawn. Single, lonely, solitary. He leaves her lonely a lot of the times. Okay? And she gets upset. She want to go. She want to break up with him. She want to do something else. She done had to talk with somebody. Okay? I don't know if it's her girlfriends or she done sat there and plotted it up herself. Okay? But she had to talk with somebody that told her, just be cool. Just be cool with him. Just be cool. Look. Somebody told her, just be cool. Cool your heels down. Don't say much. Don't say nothing. Because you don't want him to leave you alone. Okay? That's the stuff she be thinking about when she's by herself. Give me what's hidden. Nevaeh. What's hidden? Okay. That's right, Spirit. Talk about it. Nevaeh. Wearing a mask. Hiding. True feelings. Pretending. Delude. Gaslight. And personify. Hiding. So let's take a deeper look into this. Now, I could give this as Blueface card. Blueface watches her. Not only her, other people watching her. I also see Karlissa watching her, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. They are watching. Blueface. He looks at old pictures, possibly of him and Kashawn, possibly of him and Jaidyn, possibly of him and other women that he had an affection for. Reminiscing, missing you, feeling lonely, using substances to cope. We're not saying he is or anything. He might be drinking a little bit. I don't know about anything else at this current time. He's not with Krishan no more, and she not with him. So they done cut out a lot of the party, and plus him going away, you know, being locked up, all those things came into play. So it kind of disrupted that party for him, and he's gotten a little bit more focused with that money. Fierce temper. Fierce temper. Blueface is angry. Blueface don't like what none of them doing. He called Jaidyn a bird. He called Nevaeh all kind of hoes. Like, he called Jaidyn a hoe. He just talking to them like, whatever. Whatever. But this doesn't make him feel good. Blueface don't feel good on the inside. Has too many anger issues and dark moods. Abusive. Do y'all know that some of the sweetest, nicest people battle the biggest demon when it comes to the fierce temper? The sweetest, nicest people, I'm telling you. Look, who's there? Stop playing. Stop playing, spirit. Blueface. Blueface said, unfortunately, he has to wear this mask where they think that it's just, you know, it's just a joke. We just making money. It's just a script. That's the narrative. That's what we running with, you know. He says it's not really like that. Doesn't care who they step on. He says he feels bad about who he is and what he does. Guilt, embarrassed, and the wrong, and shame. But it is what he is because he's come to grips with who he is. And he said he's not going to hide it, but so much. He still needs to hide it a bit, though, because the children. So he still got to put on a little bit and act like, you know, he cares. Shared journey, lesson learned, soul bond, you know. But there is a deep fire burning inside of Blueface. Okay? This is hot. This is anger. This is anger. He also checks out mentally a lot of the times. All right? He checks out because he's dealing with so many people. In general, he has all the women and then the children and then his crew and then everybody else. And he feels like everybody just wants to marry him for money. For money. For money. Give me a hidden secret for Nevaeh. Give me a hidden secret. Hidden spirit. Hidden. You see? Oh my gosh. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Finances card dropped out in reverse, baby. I said a secret for Nevaeh. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Okay. It said money problems, work, success, fortune. I don't know. Nevaeh trying to make something spin or work with her money. Things are, you know, not as great as she would like them to be. Could be cut a little upside down. Look like some dirty money right here. She's got to do a couple of things for it. Look, she feels like Blueface provokes her. Wanting a negative reaction out of her. And she sits there, here we go again. She just goes through the cycle again. She just goes through it. Now, Blueface over here has a public image to keep. Okay, we get in this reading. Y'all know how we do. We get in this reading. Okay, about the Ferris wheel, about the circus, the amusement park. Okay, so y'all have everything in there. You have clowns, you have animals, you have animal trainers. Okay, you have the ringleader, the master of ceremonies. You have acrobats. You have jugglers. Okay, you have strange people there. You know, the lady with the beard. Okay, sometimes they have a weird set of twins or conjoined twins. You know, they have weird, exhibits. Right, the Ferris wheel. What goes up must come down. Bad will pass, good will come. Repeating cycles, getting a higher view. Okay? These women get real high being around Blueface. Look at them. They all get very high. These are karmic friends. They get high being around Blueface. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. When I tell you this ego is big on Blueface, it's big. It's big. Okay? He's worried about appearances, can't relax, and conceited. You see what he do? Blueface creeps off more than Nevaeh knows with somebody that she doesn't know about. He does. He creeps off with somebody that she does not know about. Look, come on, spirit, back me up. Unknown caller. She don't know about this one. He keeps this one to himself. That could be the Krishan factor. That could be somebody else. Fake text, spam numbers, playing on phone. This is somebody else that he is texting and talking with. Look, I just pulled a card off the top. For sure, spirit back me up, karmics. Third parties, haters, and lessons learned. Lessons learned. I know one thing. All of this shit is exhausting, every last one of them. This is some fast acting movement. This is some fast action. Fast. Fast. Depletion, drained, and long journey. Nevaeh, get ready, honey. Get ready. Get ready. Return. You're going to be dealing with this over and over and over and over and over again, because these karmic friends are going to continue to return. Second chance, opportunity, and making amends. They're going to do it over and over again. If you're not careful by the end of this, you're going to be drinking your ass off. Blueface is going to have you a mental mess. A mental mess. Come on now. Look at you. 2 times back to back. A mental mess. Look. And it says, not on the menu. Someone doesn't want kids. This may be who might get your tempers going, Nevaeh. You might run into somebody who don't want no kids. This could be stunner. You know what I mean? Kids are not on the menu, baby. And they're going to run that thing for all it's worth. They're going to run that thing out. They're going to run it. You're going to get fake busy on you. You're going to get fake busy on your ass. Striptease, gamble in Vegas. Fake busy. It's not easy to have 2 children. I don't know what she's thinking, but it's not easy to have 2 children. Look, Spirit says, look. Caution. Caution. A karmic person is resurfacing. They're resurfacing. Okay? A lot of, everybody is rolling the dice here. Everybody takes a roll of the dice. Every time they lay down with Blueface, every time that they come back to the mansion, every time that they come back to his life or his world, he comes back to theirs. Everybody is rolling the dice after they get left hanging, you know, because he's got to move around, you know. He has to film. He needs content. But every last one of them are going to eat these consequences. I'm trying to tell you something, especially Nevaeh with her hot, spicy, hot, tacky ass, you know, mouth. Bad choices, games, and mixed signal. They're going to create accidents that they didn't mean to do. That they didn't mean to do. And if she's not careful, you know, I'm not being funny. If she's not careful, Blueface is going to block her. He's going to block her and shock her. He's going to shock all of us. Don't think he's not hearing. Everything is an MFer. Blue, your name ain't Blue. Your name is MFer. Every time her mouth gets going. Ooh, it's so nasty. The little boy be just pulling on her, standing right there like, Mommy, pay attention to me. Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. You know? I'm not sure if I agree with him being in the bed with Blueface. And it might be too soon for all of that. That could be the reason why, you know, he pissed it up. Because children, they get anxiety. They're used to sleeping with their mama. Especially a mama's boy. You know, like how Superior is with his mother. He don't know no other bodies like that if he's not with his father. And I'm not saying Blueface is doing anything to him. I'm talking about this is just children. That's how they sleep next to their mama. They sleep up under their mama like the baby birds in a nest. So now you have this big 6 foot, 200 and something pound dude, you know. And Blueface is good with Superior. He's good with children. I don't see any apprehensiveness. He plays with Superior. Superior needs a male figure to play with him more. Like I can see that child wants it 24/7. I don't know if there could even be some things going on because Superior is very, very hyper. But we have to wait and see how it's developing, you know, because a lot of boys are very hyper when they're young and they calm down as they get older and they get involved into sports and get a little bit more busy. And that's another thing. I never see anything Nevaeh is doing with Superior. She loved to put herself on the screen with her and Blueface only in that room. He don't take her nowhere. She was talking about that. Like, you don't take me nowhere, blase boom. I don't know if they go anywhere or not, but he surely is not posting it. He's not posting it. Okay? Got you in the house. You're going to clean for free. You're going to suck for free. You're going to fuck for free, girl. You just for the free. Nevaeh. I knew how I'd be talking about Nevaeh. Look. Duh. Yeah. Yeah. Blueface don't care. He said, yup. Yeah, that's right, Divine Goddess Davy. Tell her. Tell her. Thinks everybody wants him. He said they do. He said, I'm hot like fire. He said they do. And they do. Listen, Blueface, stop playing. He said they do divine goddess. They look at them. Look at them. He said they can't wait. Chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. I'm not mad at none of them. I'm just watching the antics, y'all. I'm watching the antics, but I feel so sorry for the children. Because the children are sitting here listening to them have adult conversations showing how they thoroughly disrespect themselves, and they'll disrespect their mama, they'll disrespect their woman, their baby mama, they'll disrespect anybody. So these little children are subject to all of this disrespect and chaos. They subject to it. Yeah, they are. They want all of us to see how they treat their children. And they say, oh, that's nothing. No, that's something, honey. That's something. Yeah, I've heard things come out of my mama's mouth before, but I tell you, it wasn't like my neighbor down the hall, baby. What? My neighbor down the hall. Oh, I was so glad I had my grandmama. Look, I was so glad I had my grandmother. So glad. Let me just put it down there. I was so glad. It's always going to be a new boo. There's always going to be a new person. This shit is never going to stop. This is what they need. This is what they like. I just think it's disgusting. How they cursing and bringing their adult issues to the children. And they make us watch it, just like Krishan used to have to get on the screen and do certain things with Krishan Jesus. And we asking, like, what the F is up with that? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you showing this to us like we care? Look, they think we're envious of the life they're living, the money they're making, all the clout, all the this, all the that. We feel sorry for them because we know what's coming. Blueface is about to ragtag Nevaeh when she drops that baby. Wait and see. You see what he doing to Jaidyn right now. We see, right? Talking to Jaidyn like trash. This is a player, third party, hooking up, and possible STD. Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. You gonna toss it out? He got too many karmic ties. Nevaeh, please keep trying to be the sweet girl. I'm telling you, the more sweeter you are to a narcissist, the more they're gonna take the drill, and they're gonna drill, they're gonna drill, and they're gonna drill, and they're gonna keep drilling all the way down to the core. If you allow it and you let them, they're gonna drill down to your core because you think that they believe you. Oh, I just love you. He don't believe a word coming out of your lying lips. Look, he gonna drive that nail right to the core. He gonna drive that lesson right home. Right home. You might run to the church too after. Tell me more. Tell me more what's going on between these two. What's going on between these two? Waves, emotions, worry, fear. That's what's going on between these two. They done made a baby, and now they got to rock with it. Just like him and Krishan. He didn't know what it was going to be till it came out. He didn't know. Look, Nevaeh over there trying to hit him with messages of love. But he waiting. Don't mind that it's a woman here. It just says unspoken. He waiting for the child to come. He rocking with it. He like, yeah, boo. Okay. Yep. I'm chilling. Not only that, there are other women. This is the second time I see that card with that head turned up. I don't know if this is Rella. It damn sure look like Rella. It look like Rella and her people. Yeah. He's been drilling her. What they say, bleeding them and stuff. I don't know. I don't use that term, y'all. That's what Blueface be saying. Or they be saying he bled them. Like, he talked to them real vulgar, real nasty. Like, basically, like, jugged them up. Jugged them up metaphorically. Jugged them up. These waters, baby. Blueface got these women's minds sailed off. See this boat sailed off. This is also like symbolic of the yoni. The yoni. They sailed off, baby. And Nevaeh. That's the truth. Spirit said that's the truth. Nevaeh holding the meanest grudge. The meanest grudge. That's why it's always total drama every time we see her lips yapping. Every time we see her lips yapping. Okay? She probably a narcissist herself. But them lips is going to cause a natural disaster. A natural disaster. Do you see the smoke? Nevaeh is asking for some smoke. And she's going to get it. She's going to get it. Give me 2 more cards on these two. Because they got to reel that in, man. Those kids have nothing to do with their nasty, potty-ass lives. You know? Or the contracts that they, you know, got themselves up under. The influences that they have around them. Those children have nothing to do with it. They need to exercise more emotional intelligence when they're around the children. Look at how Blueface is mad at his mother. You know what I'm saying? Because Karlissa put that, you know what I'm saying? She did what she wanted to do, baby. She did what she wanted to do. And he couldn't do nothing to stop her. And so now they doing what they want to do, and they're not considering their children. How they going to grow up and feel about them? Yeah, it's a 360, baby. It come right back around. I can guarantee you, it could be Nevaeh, it could be Jaidyn. They're gonna be picking up that phone, calling Karlissa, talking about what the damn children is doing towards them, because they don't hooked up with Blue, because they thought it was gonna be romance, and they went out and made a baby together, and they're gonna be calling, telling Karlissa how these kids is talking to them, how they treating them. Look, that justice gonna swing right back around. Don't y'all worry. Don't y'all worry. Look, God right here. God got Nevaeh. Don't you even worry. It's unfinished, baby. It's unfinished business. Don't you even worry. Yeah, she on her grind. Look, love spell. Nevaeh on her get back right now. She trying to do something. And if it's not Nevaeh, this is definitely somebody else. This could be Jaidyn. It could be Jaidyn. Could be Stunner. Blue don't know who. And that's the problem when you create so many ties with so many people. Just like in the movies. And they have like a, you know, they have like let's say the mob, you know what I'm saying? They have that inside person and they don't know which one of them it is, you know? That's the rat, or that's the, you know, the snitch. That's what's going on right here. Blue don't know which one of them is going to be the one to do it to him. He just see cake. He just see cake. He doesn't know which one. But curvy, something delicious happening. Having your cake and eating it too. Reward. Festive. Caution. Slippery situation. Birthday party. That's that birthday cake. Ooh, baby, I like it. I'm so excited. Cake, 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 cake. Y'all know how I go. He said, nah, divine goddess, baby, nah. Yeah. Blueface, don't be trying to channel through it. He said, yeah. Yeah. On God. Like, no. Listen. He said, on the homies. He said, I learned my lesson, divine goddess, baby. I ain't gonna let near one of these hoes get next to. Come on, Blueface. He said, I hate divine goddess, baby. He said, I'm watching them because they got my seeds. They got my seeds, man. But he said, it's a jungle. It's a jungle, divine goddess, baby. It's a jungle. Tough times, growth, leveling up. He said, I gotta be smart out here. Look at Blueface. He said, I gotta be smart. You see them books? Blueface, let me find out. What you know? Facts come to light, reaching for the details. Read a good book, learning, getting the needed info. He said, I got my sources, divine goddess, baby. Don't you even worry about that. He said, I'm on them now. I'm on every last one of them. He said, they think they're going to latch on to me. He said, Annoying won't leave you alone. He said, I'm going to get mine. Look, he said, I'm going to get mine. Every last one of them that come through and want to call themselves dating. It's a secret. It's a secret. Ooh. It's a secret. Okay. I'm just holding. I didn't shuffle. Addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, and control, emotional block. This one Nevaeh don't know she got herself into. You see that chain, baby? Do you see the chain? Why you think damn Krishan can't get but so far away? Okay? Chain. Look. He said he's not in it with none of them. Withdrawn. That's the secret. Single, lonely, and solitary. Blueface said they nice to play with. He said, but I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay. Another secret. Look at Nevaeh. Ooh, look at Nevaeh. Ooh-wee. Be careful, Blue. Because these girls out here doing spells, baby, and they don't mind asking for something mean. You see this grudge holder? They don't mind asking for something mean. As soon as you take their cake and get it off your plate and swipe it off your plate, they don't mind asking for something mean spiritually. Spiritually. See that? Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. These are secrets. Secrets. Somebody as well, Blueface, you be careful, bro. Seriously, like, people watching you celebrate. And some people are not happy for your, your life, your livelihood, the way that everything is going down for you, your children and all the women and the houses and the accolades and the this and the that. He said, "Don't worry, Divine Goddess Baby." He said, I be in the shadows sometime. I just get on my alone shit and I gotta do my investigation. I gotta, I have to withdraw from the crowd. He said, I be withdrawing. Sometimes none of them know where I'm going. You feel like you are in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. Y'all know we just sipping it. We just sipping it. We just sipping it. Pop up. Now I don't know if this is Blueface popping up on someone, one of the women, or one of the women popping up on him, but somebody is about to do a pop up, unexpected visit, taking a risk. There's those risks, facing fears, and emotional push. Somebody want to talk to Blueface. Heart to heart. Ooh, let me find out. I just heard Krishan. Deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Somebody trying to kindle something, baby. They want to get close to Blueface. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And somebody's watching. Whoever this energy is that's trying to come back here, that's green with envy. These women are jealous of one another. I'm telling you, it's going to pop off one day. These women are really, they're trying to hold it down like it's okay, it's cool. They're not built for this poly life. They're not built for this whole stroll like this. They have too many emotions wrapped up into it. Wooded area. I wouldn't trust near one of them. Look, I wouldn't trust near one of them with neighborhood and wooded area. I wouldn't trust near one of them. Spirit said they're about to learn a karmic lesson. Somebody's going to learn a karmic lesson. Because everybody's trying to push for some type of higher commitment with Blueface, and he's not going to give it to them. Period. Especially not Nevaeh with her nasty, dirty number 1, number 2, and number 3 mouth. Yeah. That's why he goes off by himself. Beach. And leaves her hanging. Leaves all of them hanging. Any of them hanging. And they still sit there. Oh, Blue. You the right thing, baby. Ever since you came into my life, you the best man ever. She trying to sit there and talk to Blue about her baby daddy. He gonna run you through the mud about the baby daddy. Oh, trust me, he gonna run you through the mud. First, he's gonna accuse you of being with other men, and then he's gonna take it back and then tell you, don't no man want to be with you. I'm trying to tell you something. He's gonna switch that thing up on you anytime you get ready. Alignment, divine timing, and meant to be. They sit right there. This is what's on their mind. They think they can make it happen. Look, they think they can. They think they can. Look, they hopeful. Look, Blue. Can't you see the stars in the sky? Can't you see the horizon? He said, yeah, I see it, baby. I see all the stars. Yep, I see it. Already knowing the T. Look at them. You already know what's up. Blueface know what's up. With the teasing cats. Don't you see the black cat right there? You know what's up. Look, you know what's up. They all looking at him. Hey, Blue. We ain't even talk about Becky. Blue ain't never mentioned Becky. Oh, Becky around. Oh, she around. Progress, renewal, promising times ahead, transportation, movement, exercise. You don't even know that, right? Look, Nevaeh, you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. Little Katie around. Yeah. Little Mandy. Sandy. Sue. Yeah. Yeah. Amanda, Third party relationship. Lesson. Blueface said, damn, Divine Goddess Davy. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I didn't mean to do it. Look, he pleading already with Nevaeh. He pleading already with Nevaeh. He said, I'm caught up, baby. I'm in an entanglement. Listen. Nevaeh knows she caught up too. That ass is in the mountains. Nevaeh's ass is in the mountains, in the hills. Okay? Girl with a snake. Charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Enable boundaries. Girl, run away. Run away while you got the time. Run away, girl. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. I'm just giving y'all the inside scoop on what's going on over here with Nevaeh and Blueface. The soul contract. What's going on with these two? Because they're playing for the net. You know what I mean? So, some of these things are skits, but that potty mouth, that nasty, vulgar, cursing, bitch, motherfucker. You know, every 2 minutes coming out her mouth, the way she talking to Blueface, and then she doing it in front of Superior, she trying to prove a point like Krishan. Like Krishan used to do. She gonna come in and do the very thing that we say we don't like, or the very thing that we calling them on. They're gonna come on and show us, I'm gonna do just that. Please, Nevaeh, this is my instruction to you. Please, I want you to curse up a storm. I want you to conjure so much negativity out your mouth, so when that boomerang hit your ass, you know why you green. You're going to know why you're green. You're going to know why you green. Black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, mad you're gone. You're going to know why you green. I want you to curse as much as you can. Every time Superior come in the room, I want you to start cursing. I want you to get going, girl. Get going. I want you to say as much as you can say, as fast as you can say it. Yep. Blueface just standing right there. He watching. That's not attractive at all. He realizes they're both broken. Shout out Sean Dave where he said that. He said they're broken. If you even allowing somebody to do you the way he doing Nevaeh now, because y'all know he used to run Krishan right through there. But I told you, he used to keep Krishan on his hip like that thing. He don't keep Nevaeh on his hip like that. She is the cleanup woman. She's the maiden. She the one that be sitting there talking about when you gonna come back. Remember he tried to put Krishan in the house? Krishan said, I gotta get out. She's obsessed with Blue. She is obsessed with Blueface. Blueface has too many other, like he's mingling with too many other people to let his emotions just sink into Nevaeh like that. But she's into him, and they fight because of it. You see that? Toxic love. Toxic. Patterns, addictions, manipulation, dysfunction. Dysfunction. Look, and she sit there. When he break out or they get into it or, you know, she sit there. Nostalgia, missing you, grieving you, fixated on you, manifesting a reunion while he be out here sneaky linking. You see this? He be out here making somebody else smile. And she sit right there. She sit right there. And he sit right there. That's exactly how he wanted. Exactly. And she denies it. What does it say? Doesn't want to claim you in public. He claim her, but he don't take her nowhere right now. He don't take her nowhere. He don't be laid up rubbing on her belly and, you know, doing all that little sweet, you know, that sweet stuff. Not like that, no. Falling apart. She got to tell him to kiss her stomach. Kiss your son. Rub my belly. You know. No, She's not busy enough. I told y'all. She is not busy enough. Falling apart into pieces. She's not busy enough. She don't realize how broken Blue is and how broken she is. This is broken energy. Everybody is tormented. Everybody is tormented. This is what we're looking at. A bunch of young people who are tormented. And they're making babies. Anxiety, bondage, depression, trouble. She don't care nothing about no Superior. She don't care nothing about no Superior. She be talking so vulgar, so nasty. She always snapping at Superior. Snapping at that little boy. Snap, 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 snap. I'll never see her talk kind to him. Never. Never. She always be upset because Blueface is always running around her. Running around her. Running. She's staying her head. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Nevaeh. Yep. You got your ass on there and talk so nasty. Yep. Confessions. You talk so nasty. That mouthpiece of yours. Deadly combo. It's deadly. And trust me, Blue don't like that shit either. Your mouth be yapping. You be up there talking in front of that baby like that. Jaidyn, you too. You ain't off the hook, Jaidyn. You know what I'm saying? I mess with you a little something, Jaidyn. But yeah, you too. Y'all both be in front of those kids talking crazy. Like these kids not gonna grow up and talk crazy back to you. Like they're not gonna grow up. But everybody's stubborn. Bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lacking empathy. Everybody. They're not listening. They're not watching the yellow slow down sign. They not. They're not doing it. I be knowing. Give me an archetype. Archetype for Nevaeh. Cause I thought she had more class than that. That mouth is just nasty. That mouth is filthy. Okay? Come on, you heard the car horn, huh? Filthy. Everybody just get out the toilet paper. Everybody send Nevaeh toilet paper for that shitty ass mouth that she got. Talking crazy in front of that little boy. Back me up. God said, that's right. Look, get Superior up out of there. Look, rescue her. Get him up out of there when you talking crazy. Talk crazy to yourself. Because his little mind doesn't differentiate who you talking to. You don't know about that part of things. He's hearing this. Everybody is hearing this. His little mind is not differentiating that you're talking to Blue. He's absorbing every last bit of it with the little prince. You see that? Just trying to tell you something. When the words coming out your mouth, you see scribe? You need an exorcist. You need an exorcist, honey. What does an exorcist need to get out of Nevaeh? That prostitute ass energy you got on you. That damn Jezebel. That Jezebel. That horror energy. The horror energy. And settle your ass down and really do what you're supposed to do. Mother. I'm just trying to tell you a little something. Because you are wounded, honey. You're wounded. Let's just take a deeper look. Blueface. Athlete. He says, I would love to have a queen or a goddess. He said, but he's too much of a trickster and too much of a Don Juan to have a queen goddess. So he's got to take the prostitute and make them his baby mama. The prostitute. Visionary right here. He says he wish that it could be different. He sees, a different world that he would be in if it was this, but it's not. He said, it's just me and my world. He the king of his own world. He said, I know I must have angels watching over him. Like he said, he must have angels watching over him. Like I was going to say watching over me. You know what I mean? He says angels that have to watch over him because he's the king. Even though he don't do right. Y'all know, you all know about Solomon. Solomon had over 300 and something wives. Like he had so many women. And that was the undoing of Solomon. He said he the king. So there is someone watching over Blueface because he's taking care of a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. Get a card for every card. See? Yep, you got a card for every card. Taking care of a lot of people. Okay? Hedonist. There's too much going on in this camp. And it's a lot of people, they're coming out with this like victim type of energy out of the situation. Prevents you from letting yourself be, here it is, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. This is not just going on with these two, it's going on for Lotto, okay, it's going on for Cardi, all of them. Okay, Coil Ray. This is what's going on. Saboteurs and Liberator. Spirit says that they are creating their own like self-fulfilling prophecies by continuing on to go into it. They are going to create this instead of freeing themselves. Instead of freeing themselves with child eternal, return to the divine, return to divine instruction, return to the camp for mentorship. For mentorship. It says because they don't see, they don't know. This is what the conversation is about. The energy vampire. Same thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Rihanna. I told you it's a light skin emergency out this bitch. Like I don't even know what's going on. This is what's happening. These energy vampire men. Oh, they coming in and they sapping that energy. I have to do an individual one on Rihanna. I have to. Cause ain't no way in hell, Riri, you let ASAP come in and do that shit. Ain't no way. You telling 5,000 stories. Ain't no way. We gonna have to see about this. We gonna have to see. They coming right in and sucking all of the creative juices and energy. And these girls are just bending over. You can have it. You can have it. Shit. These men, look. This is the magician, the alchemist. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Now, we're going to talk about this. With Mediator, we're going to talk about this. Because they coming in and they stealing it. Look, you see Thief. Oh, they're taking these women's creative juices and energy and spark. They're doing like swapping. ASAP swap like a mother. Like a mug. Rihanna, you can swap it back. You can swap it back, Rihanna. Listen. Just meditate on it. You the goddess, Rihanna. You a divine goddess, baby. You a divine goddess, baby. You already know they was in love with you, Ree. You already know, Riri, they was in love with you. You was looking magical to a lot of people out here before ASAP came his ass. And I know let me find out ASAP you bullying Rihanna. Don't let me find out you're bullying her behind closed doors. Don't try to make her feel like she got to be a martyr for you or something. Let me find out. And that you need to save her. Save her where? You better stop playing. Rihanna, you the rebel. Stop playing. Stop playing, Rihanna. Look, the Messiah out here with you, boo. With you. Since you was young. Rihanna. You just bust through, Rihanna, on this reading. You just bust through. I'm just trying to advocate for y'all. Look, there I am. Midas touch. I always say that. That's the Midas. Entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Just trying to tell y'all something. Deliante. Being a little creative with the story when we're talking about it. How these girls is destroying their shit. They destroying it. They don't understand. You see that, student? Or they looking for a baby fathers. They just looking for a baby father. And in the process, what's the sacrifice? They have to be a slave. And that destroys them. You saw what almost happened to Krishan. They don't want to be taught. They don't want to be taught with student and teacher. They want to take the risk. They want to take the gamble. They would rather be a fool than come up healed. Ooh-wee. Y'all better stop playing when it comes to these companions. When it comes to being companion with Blueface, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. Especially if you're coming over there needing something. That's what you're going to get. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Look. They're your divine goddess, baby. Monk or nun. Poet. Just trying to tell you something. That's it. Be your hero or your heroine. You know? Here they come to save the day. They're going to climb that mountain called Blueface, baby. They're going to climb it. And Spirit said, okay, climb it. As soon as you do, that judgment, baby, is going to get you with network. You want to network? You want to send messages of love? And it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. These women all want their shot to be the warrior, to be the one that has the most staying power. And really, all Blueface sees is a bunch of addicts. A bunch of addicts. What pub say? With dick on brain itis. That's what they got. Addicts. Stone cold addicts. What's the drug? Blueface. Look. Blueface. Femme fatale. Turn each and every last one of them to femme fatales. They addicts. Inappropriate use of sensuality. Attachment to money and power. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Yeah. See, I told you Blueface gonna teach them. It says, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner spirit. That's where they at with it. That's where they're at with it. Let me pick these up because I'm gonna pull a card for Karlissa. I've been leaving Karlissa. Karlissa highlight fisheries. Karlissa don't like what Nevaeh is doing. It's like a battle right now. I'm telling you what's going on behind the scenes. It's about to be a battle of the feminine energies. Yep. Quietly. These battles go down often. Okay? Y'all don't know that it's going down all the time. We don't always know that it's going down, but it goes down when you have a plethora of women. You see Diggs camp over there with Cardi and all them. That's another battle that's going on. Several women battling. Rihanna used to have to do battle. Oh, she used to have to do battle right in Jay-Z's camp. Yes, she did. Oh, Beyonce used to have to do battle. Everybody had to do their little battles on the low. But that's what's going on right now in Blueface camp. And Nevaeh, oh, she at the head of the pack. She is going to prove that she is the most vile of them all. Yeah, Nevaeh, you vile. All them nasty curse words is going straight to your baby's head. Straight to your baby's mind. Yep. Going right in there, girl. Keep it up. Curse to you blue in the face, girl. We want you to do it. That was my instruction to you earlier. I want you to keep it up. Talk is nasty. Every time you get with Blueface, I want you to pull out your dictionary of curse words, girl, and I want you to go in that thing and I want you to get it cracking. Get it cracking, girl. Yes, total drama. Turn up. Be as nasty and vulgar and off-putting and ugly as you can be. Yes. Be ugly, girl. Because your the whole outside of you just disappeared when we hear your mouth running. When we hear that mouth going. Vulgar, 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 vulgar. You don't even give it a break. I get it sometimes. Sometimes you got to give somebody that damn smoke. I get it. Because y'all know, I'll hit it in a minute. But nah. In front of a superior like that? Come on now. Have a little bit of class A. Okay. I was going to say, give me a card for Karlissa. I see teacher down here. Destroyer was right behind it. So, it just depends. She fed up. This card was in the middle of this. Karlissa fed up. With this shit. She is. Look. She said, I'll be watching you too, Divine Goddess David. She said, I'm about to go to the Mystic. She said, because they all act like they're losing their mind. She said, they're losing their mind for some money. She said, they need some help. She said, they're young. They're stupid. That's what she said. All having babies. And they don't know nothing. She said, they better go find Jesus. Karlissa says she working on things. Networker, she's working right now. Okay, scribe, I don't know what she's writing, but she either writes or she does something in her quiet time to advocate, to help, to try to teach them or show them the way. She said, you damn right I'm the goddess. Look, come on now, Karlissa. She said, you damn right. She said, look, the queen too. You damn right. She said, you damn right. She said, but I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, everybody is wounded. She said, everybody wounded. She said, even her. She got stuff that, she keep it to herself. She said, because I'm the matriarch. That's what she said of her family. She the matriarch. And she said she got to keep it to herself. Look, child magical. It's things that Karlissa wants to do that Has nothing to do with her children. Like, she wants to be great in her own right. And she sits and she thinks about that. She said everybody else complaining. She said they all complaining. She said, but she lost things with Thief. She lost a lot of things. She did. With this Thief right here. Hold on. She said, here they go. See, it's always a third party situation. She says, I've been through some of the things that they going through right now. She says all this hedonistic movement and thinking and actions and ways, they mouths, they dirty potty ass mouths, you know, talking in front of the kids like that, you know what I'm saying? But Karlissa, she said I was something in my day. She said I know where they get it from. She said she was something in her day. She said I was the pioneer of it. She's the pioneer. That's why you don't see her getting as upset at them for doing it. Okay? Because she did a lot of things in front of her children. You know, they're big now. They're not going to talk about it. But they know what it is. They know what it is. She said she know what it is too. She said half of them, they don't have nothing. She said, you know, they have no choice but to just listen to whatever Jonathan tell them to do. They have no choice. She said he come through saving a hoe all the time. All the time. Damn, Karlissa. Diane. She said he do. Don Juan. He do. She said they seek him out. And he seeks them out sometime too. To what? Come and rescue them. Come and rescue them. She said she calls on God. She said she wished that Blue would go to God. She wished that Blue would go to God. Or she said she wished that they would go to God. That's who's going to rescue them. That's who's going to save them. They need to go to God. She said, because right now, with the slave energy, this is toxicity. This is being working for the devil. This is being a slave to your own desires, any desires, temptation. This is just falling right in. She says, and God is right here, and they're not listening. None of them. They'd rather be a slave than be something that God wants to make them into a hero or a heroine. Just to be with the king. She said they can't see shit. And she says every last one of them are liars. And she said it's so much gossip, that's also a negative thing too. Remember I told y'all in the good book, they say gossip is witchcraft. She said everybody needs guidance, baby. Especially Jonathan. And these hoes that want to be saved with damsel. She says everybody is up to their tricks. Everybody. She said they're all vampires. She said, I just keep it happy. Why do you think you always see Karlissa in the water? That's symbolic. She's always in the water. Right? I told Nevaeh's ass to go swimming. Get some of that negative energy up off her. But she's not listening. She want to, keep her ass up on the Blueface with father. Watching him. Detective. Watching him. I'm just expressing it. I'm just expressing. And also with Poet, you see this woman's mouth? She's speaking something with Destroyer right behind it. That's Nevaeh's mouth. That's Nevaeh's mouth. Every last curse word, all that energy that she's spitting out, I already told you, it's being absorbed by Superior and it's being absorbed by Blueface baby in her stomach. She don't give a shit about that baby in her stomach. She don't care. She don't care. She not even listening to your Divine Goddess Devi right now. See the mentor? See that person has what the person under their wings. Right? She not listening. She know we rock with the divine. She not listening. She too busy trying to prove her point. She too busy blowing all of this smoke. Nope. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully her. Blueface bullies her, and then she turns around and either does it to Superior or does it to somebody else. Because Blueface bullies her. He bullies her whenever he get ready. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. This is why her mouth is running like that. It's just vulgar. It's damn near violent. It's abusive, that mouth. That mouth of Nevaeh's is abusive. I'm trying to tell you something. You see her? Abusive. It's abusive. Damn. Thank you, Karlissa. Appreciate that. Karlissa said, you tell a divine goddess Davy to clean her butt. Act. Listen, Karlissa, I'm just reading the energy. But I don't like how she talking, baby. That mouth, you know, and not being funny as they say, you too beautiful of a girl. You know, you too beautiful. Like how you that beautiful? You in your mouth that ugly? Like, stop it. And I get it. Trust me. I'm telling you something from experience. Clean it up. Clean it up, girl. Clean it up. Yes, look at that. Spirit said release resentment. She got a lot of resentment. And she's hiding it under laughter. She's hiding it under smiles, under jokes. Oh, we just playing. You know, everything is good. Everything is lighthearted. Nevaeh mad at the motherfucker. Blueface is mad. Blueface is mad at Jaidyn now. Blueface is hella mad at Jaidyn, baby. You know? He, awakening and tenderness right here. Like, Blueface woke up. Like, he was tender on Jaidyn or something. And whatever happened, that kind of like woke him up. That woke him up. Blueface, how's he feel? How's he feeling, period? First. Blueface, how's he feeling? Oh, Blueface. Quiet, baby. Okay? Gratitude. Got gratitude and detachment. Detachment. So he's happy for his life. He's able to provide for his children. He's able to provide for himself. Whatever he needs to do. But he's detached from all of this. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. He's been talking with Nevaeh a lot right here with release. He's going to eventually release Nevaeh because she's too angry. She's too angry. He says he's waking up to how Jaidyn, you know, like he used to think Jaidyn had a real soft spot for him, but he sees that Jaidyn also has some resentment as well. Yeah, this makes Blueface angry. Passion. He gets angry sometimes. Give me a card. How does Blueface feel about Nevaeh? Perplexed. He don't quite know which way it's going to go yet with her. He just trying to wait it out and wait and see. Right now with that belly, you know, it's like, it's anticipation. He's just waiting it out to see what's going to go on once the child gets here. With ambivalence, I keep almost seeing like ambulance. You know what I mean? Like, he just waiting till the baby comes. How does he feel about Jaidyn right now? Jaidyn? 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 Curiosity. Curiosity on the bottom of the deck. I think he's questioning either himself or did he ever really know Jaidyn the way he thought he did, you know? He's questioning. Because there was a contentment with Jaidyn until something, you know, I don't know if it was what happened on the tour. I don't know if it's something she said or did. He keeps always talking about when he went away. Right here, he was content with her, you know, for a minute, but when he went away, that's when something changed. He said she made him feel some type of shame. You know, like I said, any of these women that inflicted a narcissistic blow on Blueface, he's going to get them back. He's going to get them back. He said it's too much shame. He's like, you know, what can he do? He said, I'm just owning it now. I'm just owning all the truth and I'm making them own it too. He said, that's what's bringing me peace. All right. Yeah. Reflection, skepticism. Yeah, I believe it. He said, that's what's bringing him peace. Serenity, skepticism, and reflection. That he's owning it and he making them own it too. He said, because it's too much fucking anxiety. It's too much anxiety. He said, and I don't want to carry the guilt. He does not want to carry the guilt. However, there are a lot of people who are lost in this situation. Lost. And lacking faith. And quote unquote, doing it in the name of love when they don't know anything about this. Really, what they're going to do is they're going to wind up disappointing themselves. It's going to be a disappointment here. And it's a lot of jealousy over what they think is in abundance with Blueface. What's going to happen is A lot of sadness is going to go down in this situation, and a lot of exhaustion. Exhaustion. It could be Nevaeh, it could be the other women. Blueface does not have any faith in none of them. He's disappointed in all of these relationships with these women. He doesn't call any of it love. Nothing. It's just exhausting to him. The jealousy, the sadness, the back and forth, you know, things coming out, people saying I did this, I did that. Like, it's just too much. He said some balance is needed here. He said, because honestly, a lot of it is just reminding him of shit he already been through. And the more it reminds him of things he's been through, the more he's going to resist it and resist them. He said a breakthrough is needed here. A breakthrough. What kind of breakthrough, Blueface? He said, shit, I need to be free, baby. I need to be free, baby. I don't know. These women are scared. Fear. They do not want to let him go. Say he they world. He they joy. He they happiness. Now we know it ain't, you know, all of that. But these women need help. They need help. And right now, he's moving much wiser than they are. I'm not saying he's, you know, moving the best. What I'm saying is he does take a minute to think about some stuff, man. And they're the ones that are going to take the hit. They're going to take the hit. Blueface don't got to run around with a belly for 9 months, 10 months. They better think. With resonance, they better think. He don't got to run around with a belly. He don't have to run around with all of his children at one time. Because, you know, the mothers ain't going to let come on now. We seen how Blueface do. He'll have the women over there shaking it in the living room. Little Javon in there looking for something to eat and stuff, watching these women and hearing all this dancing. And, yeah, him and Jaidyn. And then it was him and Kashawn. And now it's Nevaeh. She can't wait to drop the baby so she can really get in there and really join in, you know. Or maybe she'll try to switch it up and play Susie Homemaker for real. And put on the apron and, you know, really try to get in there. Yeah, maybe. Don't want to pull anything else from before I get out of here? Yeah, absolutely do. Oh, I absolutely do. Yep. I be streaming like y'all be streaming. Yep. How long they be streaming, y'all? Come on, Spirit. Back me up. Back me up. Come on, Spirit. Back me up. I be streaming like they be streaming. They be on there for hours, y'all. Hours. So we streaming. We streaming right here on the GGC. Yes, we are. Hey, Sassy. What's up, Boogie? Okay. Yeah, baby. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Norma. He wants to turn the children against the mother. I don't want to get married. Not one. That's right. Okay. Come on. I need to see. We over here streaming, y'all. We streaming. And we streaming. Look. Y'all out here with your divine goddess baby. Come on now. We're going to get out here. We're going to talk about Nevaeh. We're going to talk about Nevaeh. You see how that card just kind of flew a little bit? Let me find out. They want to throw that away. They want to throw Nevaeh away, baby. Oh, no. No. Give me another card for Nevaeh. But she's sure pregnant karmic out here. Oh, she's so pregnant. Look at her. Oh, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. And she be doing work. I'm telling you. Nevaeh be doing work. And Nevaeh be kissing too much ass. Stay kissing Blueface's butt. We know she'll wipe it. So, what makes you think she won't kiss it? No, she said I will. I kiss it. She said she petty right now. Okay. Be petty, girl. We love it. If you like it, we love it. Blueface. And that's what he be telling her, too, not being funny. When she start talking crap and whatnot, he tell her to kiss her ass, and then she go back in the closet and she do some work on him. And then he come back. Spirit said she wasting her time. He wasting time with Blueface. He said, I'm going to get you back, Nevaeh. You just pregnant right now. That's what Blueface said. That's the same thing he told Chris Shaw. Same thing. Blueface, mind yourself. Mind yourself. God's wrath is right here. That's also, Blueface is angry. God is angry. God is like, all of this. God feels like everybody been giving the Most High their butt to kiss on the low. He said, and that's why they all running around with all this weird stuff going on with them, feeling cursed. All this weird stuff. And Nevaeh might have a dolly. Or somebody doing work on Blueface. I'm trying to tell you something. We're risk taker. Spirit says they want to take the risk. They all see blue. And property damage. Okay? I'm telling you. It's going to be something that's going to go down, y'all. It's going to be something that's going to go down because Blueface is going to continue to chase these women. This is desire, toxicity, promiscuity, addictions. Okay? Revenge, jealousy, envy, backbiting, gossip. All for the money. Sacrificing the children in front of everybody. This is the legacy that Nevaeh, Blueface, Jaidyn, Krishan, who is it? Lotto. Like Lotto's not so much in the circus. I'm just saying this is what they leaving, the legacy for their children. These is all bad chicks. They should be out here getting a bag, making the most of their life, making the most money they ever made with their youth. They have their youth on their side, and they're sitting up here one after another letting Blueface smoke them. He's smoking them. He's smoking them. Baby, that's that narcissist right there. And Blueface look in the mirror later and think about it later. Regret, thinking of what could have been, remorse, reflected. He said, but for right now, demon time, baby. Demon time. And Nevaeh, your shamans always come through. They said, Nevaeh, you really need to get up out of there with this roaching ass energy around you. Just trying to tell you something with spiritually connected. Give me a card for Jaidyn. Card for Jaidyn. Camera, Jaidyn watching. Oh, Jaidyn. Oh, what? Let me find out. It says still in love with you, and it is upside down. Pictures, memories, nostalgia, reminiscing about the past. Jaidyn hot like fire right now. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. She said he a snake. He snaked me. Sneaky, jealous, envious, hidden motives, slide, has it out for you. She said he snaked me. She said he snaked me with black widows. He got me feeling like a black widow. And she said, I don't want to be around him. I don't want to be around him. She said for a long time she fought to accept what this was. She didn't want to accept it. She didn't want to, and it made her angry. It makes her angry. She said, I sit around and I watch these leeching ass women. She said, it's the worst. It's gonna be his downfall, she said. It's gonna be his end. Sweet talker, manipulative, victimizer, and charmer. And she says it was because of Blueface wand game, that magic stick. She says that's what put an end to us. All of this bullshit. She said that's what ended them too. She said all this dirty banana shit. That's what ended them too. And she said, he needs to stop acting like she's the only one, because he's obsessed too. But we know he's obsessed. I tell y'all, he's obsessed. Narcs are going to stay obsessed. You're going to forever stay a part of that narc's physical body. You might be a finger. You could be a toe. You could be a whole hand. You could be an arm. It just depends on which part of the body that you come on. But that narc, you're going to forever. The narc say you're going to forever be a part of me. Obsessed. And when you're dealing with Blueface, I don't know who these girls think they're hiding, what they hiding. Oh, trust me, it's not all fun. Do you see this? STD, itching, burning, herpes, foul odor, taking meds. Obsessed. And he gonna come back. He gonna spin that block. He gonna come back. He'll even write you a check. He will write you a check. He said, just let my hot, tacky, burning tower come through. That's all I'm asking. Let me come through. Ooh, wee, ooh, wee. I'm just trying to tell you something. Okay. All right, Tay. All right, Tay. Oh, I tried to pick up all the cards. That one remained. Nymphomaniac, orgies, threesomes, buying sex, anal. Karlissa, do you have anything you'd like to say before I get out of here? She said, girl, they all addicted to toxicity. Every last one of them. Look, every last one of them. She said they all addicted. She said, I don't love them. I just act like I do. They don't love me. They're just using me. She said, I know it's my karma. She said, I know all of this that Jonathan and all her other children, who is it, Dre and Callie. She said, all this shit, even Jaidyn, that's her adopted child. Like, all this shit they do, she said she knows her karma for some shit she done did in the past. Look. She said she knows her karma. She done did something. Karlissa done broke a few hearts out here, baby. And she has gotten her heart broken. You understand? She know what's up. Karlissa said she know about a narcissist. She said, cause I keep telling y'all, Jonathan came from her. He came from her. She said, but they got to keep up with their stories and their lives when they trying to get them somebody. Look, she said, yeah, a lot goes on, you know, when people are together. She said, but they got to keep up with their stuff. She said, they got to keep up with their stuff. She said, he's so prideful. She said, he needs to stop blocking me. Yeah. She said, he want me to struggle, ghost me. She said, but look, boo. Look, boo. Karlissa. She said, yes. Player, user, narcissistic, multiple partners, and opportunists. She says, I'll tell you once and I'll tell you twice. You belong to me. I really don't give a F about them. She said, and I'm going to keep trucking. Slow and steady wins the race. And she said, for all of the chicky doos, all of the clucks, all of the birds, she said, trust me, I'm coming back. I'm not going to let you get away again. I'm going to make it up to you. I promise. She said she's going to make it up to a few birds. Oh, she's going to make it up to a few birds. She's going to give them the Varnell Hill. Did you miss me? I miss you. Did you miss me? She said, here lies all the fucks I have to give. As she watches the phone. She watches the phone and everybody's down low behavior. Get out there. It's getting out there. She said, Jonathan don't forgive none of them. She knows him. She said, he don't forgive none of them. She said, so she's just sitting back and watching the show for all these roaching ass, nasty, grimy, filthy, running from the light and heart to get rid of hizzos and the baby mamas. But Blueface call them all hizzos. I'm just calling them what Blueface called them. Shit. They want to sit around and suffer in silence? Most High said, be my guest. Instead of healing, Most High said, be my guest. Because they're so focused on this bread. They focus on the bread. And so they go over there with their vulture asses and the haunted house. Woo. I'm telling you. When the lights go off, or either when they come on, there's going to be something going on. Y'all just hold tight. This ain't done. See, I'm telling y'all, this ain't done. Hold tight. Blueface ain't seen nothing yet. And he said, once again, he said, I'm going to get you. This is a message from Blueface. He says, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. He said to all of them, he's going to get them. Okay. I wanted to make sure my mic is not on. All right. Yeah, that's what he said. He said he gonna get them because I don't know what Blueface is working with. I tell you, that's not my arena. I don't care. I don't. You don't make me know. Never mind. But this little wee energy. This is not about his packaging. This is about the control. This is a control. This is like Napoleon complex. Like it's control. Now we all know Blueface is big as fuck. Big as fuck. But it's about the control. Okay? And anything that go wrong, he gonna blame them. He going to blame them and remain unbothered. He said they all catfish. He said they know what's up. They know what's up. They know why they over here. I'm a narcissist and you are my greatest supply. That is the reading. That is the reading for the moment. I just wanted to get on here. Just talk a little something. Y'all know what's up with the DGC. We over here in the winning energy. Okay? We will tap back in with the circus. Yes, we will tap back in with the circus. What's going on, Alvin? Yeah, we're going to tap back in with them, see what they're doing. I want Nevaeh to keep the cursing up. I want her to talk as nasty and as filthy and as grimy I want you to show us all your trash in your brain, Nevaeh. Show us all the trash that you hide in your heart. I want to hear it, and we want to see it. We want to see it, girlfriend. Cause you sure giving it up to Superior. You giving it up to Superior, baby. I guess your mama gave it up to you. Who gave it up to you like that, Nevaeh? Who gave it up to you? Was it your last baby daddy, or was it your mama? Who gave it up to you? Do Blueface give it up to you like that, and you just turn around and just be mean and nasty in front of? No, I don't think Blueface did that to you. Just like Krishan. At one time I was like, why is Krishan with him? But then I said, I see why Krishan. They the same. They the same. Dumpster diving. They the same. Yeah. Watching Krishan's ass too. She acting weird. She doing some weird stuff. I don't know what's going on with her. She must be watching Blueface party and have a good time. She must be, feeling some type of way about it. There comes a point in that holy journey, you know what I mean, where it's all the glimmer and the lights and all the fame and all this stuff, that stuff goes away. That garbage and that muck and that mire, you really got to get in there and stop playing. It ain't no sweet talking. It ain't no charm, you know? You really got to get real with God. Okay? They all going to understand. They all growing up fast right now. They young because they're in their 20s. Watch as they get older how these stories are going to change. Watch how they're going to change. Because they all taking risks when it comes to this area of love. They all taking this risk. The damage, they're not even thinking about it. They're not even thinking about it. Poor things. I don't know what to tell them. Look at them. Poor things. I don't know what to tell them. They all sitting there at Blueface window. Every last one of them. Sweetening up bullshit. Every last one of them. Waiting for a shitty ass offer. Every last one of them. And that's why they get blocked and denied. They have no idea who they're dealing with. Once again, here he is. And he keeps a file on every last one of them. Trust me. A narc don't let shit go. A narc is cold. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When they hit Blueface with the truce, it don't matter whether it was unintentional or intentional. But when that blow hits, they don't ever forget. And they wait. And you think shit is cool. And you come back around. Hey, I miss you. Da-da-da-da. And they just been wasting time. They just been sitting, waiting. To pull this file back out on you. Yeah, they wait. You think everything is forgiven? Oh, no. They waiting. Come on. Look, and I'm going, look. They waiting. He waiting. Yep. Acceptance, separation. They don't want to accept it, and they don't want to leave him. But he waiting. He waiting. He is waiting. Then he leave him. Say I don't love him. I just act like I do. They don't love me. They're just using him. He said he knows his karma. He knows his karma, and he's gonna stay unbothered. He's gonna stay unbothered. He said they want me to share with them. He said I know I need to pray. He said I need to go and talk to God. That's what he said. He said he need to do something. Because this right here, this is stone cold PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me, but it'll get $1 out of me. No gotta like no birds you can't see. That I'm a motherfucking PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me. Right? That's how I go. A bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no birds you can't see. That I'm a motherfucker PIMP. She like my style. She like my watch. She like the way I talk. You think she like me because I'm from New York? Listen. He said Devon gotta stay me. Shut your mouth. Look, you being crazy. Shut your mouth, Devon gotta stay me. What? That's what he said. Y'all know I don't be rapping like that. I do a little something, so I don't be rapping. But baby, I know that get rich or die or die hard trying. I know that album. Yeah, I know that motherfucker back in front. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the reading. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.